Hey everyone, this is Mike and with Isaac. And we're not even gonna do a normal intro to this because we kind of just have something that we just kind of want to get off our chest at the moment.
Feels like more like a gripe.
Yeah, and it has to do with a little game that we've been playing. I think a lot of people know what it is. A little game called Marvel Rivals, and just gonna straight up get into the people who play this game are some of the most annoying, childish, remedial, toxic people that I've ever played with when it comes to a video game ever. A lot of people say it's like the Overwatch community basically came over and became even extra toxic because Overwatch, I used to play a lot of Overwatch back in day, and the competitive, especially the competitive scene for that game was incredibly toxic. But moving over from there to this game, I feel like they came over there and then something happened where they came even more unhinged compared to what they were back then. It's insane because I've been playing this game since launch. And at launch, everything was cool. Everybody was new, learning the game. A lot of people didn't know how to play, and everybody was okay with it. Everybody was having a good time. But now, these days, when you pop into this game, it just feels like it's an exercise in frustration. I mean, it's unbelievable just how much people love to just bitch and moan in this game. And in fact, I know hit my thing. Isaac has
he's so angry right now that he had to hit the mic.
Yeah, it's just
mess up my synchronization when I have to edit. Great. Sorry. No, I'm playing.
But I know you've had a lot of stuff. I think you were the one who even started this.
No, I just feel like this was just more for you, for your therapy to get read. But no, I agree with you too. Sometimes it is kind of annoying to be able to sit and play a game. And not even just Marvel Rivals, just any kind of online game too, where you're just kind of going in, especially when it's quick play, which is kind of the most annoying, where a lot of the interactions happen, and it just kind of gets frustrating when you're just kind of trying to do your best in the game. And don't even get me wrong, because I get emotional too sometimes when I'm playing a game, when you know that you're doing everything you can to be able to win a game, knowing that one of your players can't do crap, and it's lagging right now, and is completely lagging right now, and you're in the same situation where you don't want to be an asshole and say, hey, you want to be you want to figure a way to be constructive and hey, maybe you want to switch over to a game, or maybe you want to pick it up or something, or just maybe change a different character for the sake of the team. And then other than that, they get up in your ass so much into it, they get so angry about it too, and I totally understand. And in that part of it, I get it, because at the end of the day, it's still quick play. You just want to relax. You just want to sit down and play your game. In other words, too, when everybody takes a loss, there's always that one toxic asshole within multiple. But normally, for me, it's usually just that one person that just makes it like we're in Vietnam, or we're storming the beaches of Normandy, and it's bro, it's a quick play game. It's not that big of a deal. We took a loss, man. Just chill out, man.
And the thing is, I'm not even against doing my best in a quick play match. No matter if I play quick play or comp, I'm always trying to do my best to actually win the match. I will play whatever role is needed. I will try to use out pings, because at this point, I don't even use voice chat. Because 90% of the time, people don't use it to actually communicate with their team. They just use it to flame the other teammates,
or
and
complain
or bitch or moan or something like that. It's
or
just
be toxic about the whole game situation, about the match. Yeah,
obviously it makes it worse for me, because nobody in this game pays attention to pings.
Yeah.
Literally nobody pays attention to pings. I've basically perfected my use of pings just so I know that I'm at least giving some information to my team. I will ping enemies.
Nobody pays attention to it.
I will ping if I need healing. I'll ping. In fact, as a healer, I will always use the I need help ping a lot of times, and
sometimes when you spam that, they get annoyed too. They'll even complain about the fact that you're spamming that too.
Stop pinging. It's
just
It's so stupid. Like, how am I supposed to? I'm just trying to communicate. There's a freaking Black Panther giving me back shots over there, and it's like, what am I supposed to tell? What am I supposed to tell you? It's just like literally getting back shots by Spider-Man, and now I'm getting back shots by Daredevil.
Pause.
You just add that. Like, no, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. It's just like
I know. It's just like you're
in these
so.
matches. It's just especially when I'm a freaking support and I have to like defend myself. Like, come on. Like, if you want to heal, and then I get killed, and then five seconds later, where are the heals? Where are the heals? Like, yeah. I'm dead. I'm walking back from spawn. Like, what do you want from me?
No, that is one of the most annoying situations in the game where nobody wants to play their positions correctly or nobody wants to engage in it. Especially with tanks. It's like nobody wants to be able to play tanks. When there are certain good tanks, they get harassed for not doing their tanks right. Like, they expect tanks to be like attack, like damage dealers in a way that they are, but their whole point is to take up space, either help push. Some tanks are built to help, take aggro, to help you push to the objective while you follow and you lead in. The whole point is them to take aggro where you take your shots.
Exactly.
And you clean up the mess before them. You know, and then some tanks will do their best to try to clean everything up to just be, they occupy space while your vanguards, I guess it was called, we call it DPS, we'll sit down to clean up space. And then even people get angry at that, and I think they expect like tanks to be true damage, to do all the damage while following up.
They're not supposed to
not
be their job to
that's
do
not
damage,
their job title.
To do damage. Unless you're playing an off tank like I would say like Thor. Or sometimes
Captain America would say
dive tank.
He's more of a very dive type. Really gets into it.
People,
but then you really have like your traditional tanks like Doctor Strange, pretty
or
much
Magneto. Yeah. Or you even have like Emma because she also has like a shield that you could throw out. Those are basically the three tanks you're also only allowed to play. You play any other tank, you're getting flamed for it. Yeah. It's so stupid. Yeah. Like it's like,
where do you play that tank?
Exactly. It's so stupid.
Where do you pick that character? And then sometimes people just want to pick the characters that they like to play. Like sometimes they're just avid comic book fans and like, hey, this is a character that I enjoy playing. Let me sit down and play that character in peace after coming home from a rough day at work, getting chewed out from my boss. And now I just want to be able to sit down and relax and be able to sit down and play the game comfortably in peace and not have some 5-year-old incel living at their house getting so upset that I'm sitting there playing that character in their... Well,
it's just like incels are 5 years, give me 5 years old now. God damn.
Yeah, well, some
the bars.
Well, like I swear to God, for the 20-year-old adults that act like that, they might as well be 5-year-old incels at the moment because of the way that they sit down and act right now. It's like honestly ridiculous. We're getting so heated right now to the point Michael has to sit down and adjust the volume because we're so passionate about all this situation.
It's because it's just like I wanted to get this off my chest for the longest time, and I didn't know when or where I could even like say a moment like this. In fact, the reason why we did this because Isaac was playing a match just a few hours ago where he was just like, I was just coming out of the room feeling all good and just maxing.
So relaxing. I told him to shut up.
And
upset.
And Isaac just told me, he's like, hey,
shut up, Michael,
just shut up. Because he lost the match where he was playing.
No, we didn't lose the match. We won the match.
That's right.
The thing is, we won the match. So the thing I was playing Rocket Raccoon. So I haven't played Marvel Rivals in like months because of the thing. So I eventually got back into it because of Daredevil came out, which Daredevil is one of my favorite comic book heroes. So I was sitting there and playing Daredevil, but I started to experiment with other characters too. I wanted to be able to expand my palette. So I was starting to play a couple of matches with Rocket Raccoon, and we end up winning the match. And I end up just simply typing that like, why does Rocket Raccoon's attack feel so not calibrated? And then you sat down and explained to me
his primary attack is not a hit scan, it's a projectile.
It's a projectile, it's not a hit scan.
You have to lead your shots in order to like hit anything.
Which I didn't know that. It's like it felt weird. And I just simply typed that. And then the guy who was playing Daredevil at the time was so pissed off. He's like, well, because he's not a DPS, you're a healer, you're terrible, you suck at the game. Well, clearly, yeah, because it's my first time playing the character. Of course, I'm gonna suck. So it's like, you only got 2 heal, man. You're terrible. And you're not even an Xbox player. You're not even a console player. What's wrong with you? And he just kept going on and on. I was like, dude, like, did you not get breastfeed when you're a kid? Are you the after a loss, you're that heated in the moment?
He's like, he's a Tylenol baby. Okay,
it's like
he's a Tylenol baby.
Was your mother a crack baby when you like got upset? Like, no, dude, it wasn't that serious. Like at the end of the game, at the end of the day, it's like, and we won. That's the thing. Even the people that won is like, dude, it's QP. It's not that serious, man. I was like, and I wasn't really heated though, but I was a little annoyed. But I was just annoyed.
Exactly, and it's how I feel when I play this game too. It's just like, just a day ago when, just as you said, just coming home from work, just wanted like I want to pop into Marvel Rivals play. I decided to play as Magneto. It was just like a rough game. I think it was just like a capture point map. But I wasn't playing too well. Actually, it wasn't a capture point. I believe it was a payload. You had the defense where we're on defense. Obviously, I wasn't playing too well because I was like a little half asleep. But the reason why I picked Magneto is because it was a team filled with dives, and I think we had a Luna Snow and an Adam Warlock. And I was trying my best to stay forward to keep holding space as Magneto, while our DPS were off and Fairy Teller not doing much of anything, while our Adam Warlock was mostly doing the best, trying to do DPS. I didn't know, and I wasn't trying to, and he didn't swap the whole match to be insane, which is like just to. Oh,
they didn't swap the whole match. So it's the one tricks.
Yeah, so it was obviously a one trick. It was so stupid, and I was like going like 3 and like 6 or something like that. I believe that Adam Warlock was like 2 and then like 6 as well. He wasn't doing well as well because I was having a hard time trying to protect the dives and because I was trying to bubble the dives, I didn't have a shield for Adam. It's because since Adam doesn't have any escape moves, he was dying a lot. Yeah. And near the end of the game, we ended up losing. I was just like, and then he just went into the chat saying, worst Adam Warlock I've ever seen. I said, worst Magneto I've ever seen. You need to alternate between your shield and your bubbles. Kind of defeats the purpose of being a tank. And I just said, oh, shut up. And I just left. And I was just like, I didn't even want to. I'm pretty sure that person was saying all sorts of shit after I left the lobby. But that just little moments like that really get you, and it affects your your next match. Yeah. It really affects your next match when this shit happens. It's so stupid. Like, I'm sorry, just unplug the mic real quick. Just unplug it, and then plug it back in. Okay, good. Static gone. Sorry about that. Sorry. It's just like
Mike angry. Mike turned green.
And I'm not
Mike.
And I usually never get angry.
Mike.
It's just like,
Mike frustrated.
I am frustrated, man, because this community is and like people are always gonna say like, oh, like the rank system is matchmaking is going to kill this game. EOMM is going to kill this game. Like, motherfucker, the goddamn community is going to kill this game way more than EOMM is ever going to. And I keep telling that to a lot of people. The community is what makes this game so frustrating to play. It's like, it's unreal, man. The community needs to get their shit together and realize that they are the fucking problem.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough right now. And this is nothing new in Marvel, right? This is almost on every game. This is from Call of Duty to Battlefield to
obviously, like,
to,
but this
to Overwatch.
This is a special kind of stupid.
I don't think it's special because, like I said, this stuff happened in Overwatch 2 when I sat down and played Overwatch 2. It's just like once you get into the game, once everybody sits down and gets situated, they get so emotionally upset to the point where, I get it, no one likes losing. No one likes taking L's,
obviously.
but you don't take it out on normal people right now. They're really trying to relax and just chill in the game and stuff at the moment, man. Like, there's really no point.
Yeah,
for it.
and especially you don't take it out on your own goddamn teammates, because morale is such a huge part of these games. If you are pissing off your teammates, they're gonna be in a bad mood.
Yeah.
They're gonna reflect that back on you. You're gonna be in a bad mood. Everybody's gonna be in a bad mood, and your chances of winning are just going to go down the fucking shitter.
It's just simple. It's just simple bad energy, man. You don't want to be able to sit down and pass that off to everybody, man. Like, seriously. So, with that being said, with us going into this bit of we don't want to waste too much of your time. What solutions can we offer to players right now that like to play these games? I think you sat down and offered one of. You did sit down and offer one of them, man.
I did.
I think so. Well, you explained that how bad energy, man. You just don't want to give off bad energy at the end of the game, man. I get it. People want to sit down and win too, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would say try to be the best, try to be as constructive as possible. I know people are very emotional and get heated when you do try to be as constructive as best as you possibly can in the nicest way possible too. Like, you don't want to try to piss them off. Like, hey, make this adjustment if you possibly can here and there, man.
I know. And I just
you know?
and I do try, and like when I first started playing, I used to do that. I used to say, hey, can you swap to this? Hey, what heroes are you good at? Hey, do you want to switch roles with me?
Yeah.
If you're not doing well with heals, I'll play healer, because I made it as a basic
as a person
goal.
of the community. You were being as cordial as best as possible.
And not even that, even for my own personal sake, I like to flex. I am not a person who likes to stick with one character or one role. Even when outside of games like Overwatch, I love variety because it's what keeps the game fresh for me. The reason why I have 700 hours in the game is because I absolutely love playing multiple characters. Yeah, I have nearly 800 hours in this game right now. And the reason why it's been so fresh for me, how I could put so many hours in this game, is because I love to play as many heroes as possible. As a matter of fact, the first character that I decided to quote unquote main was Loki, because of his ultimate ability to copy other characters and use their ultimates. I figured to myself, if I'm gonna play a character that can like copy other characters, I might as well learn every other character so I don't screw up their playstyle and screw up their ultimates. And because of that, I have so much like versatility when it comes to just picking like who I play as in a match, especially in a comp match. Whenever I'm a comp match, I always fail. I never insta-lock anybody. I wait for everyone to make their picks, and then I fail. If they need a tank, I'll play tank. If they need a DPS, I'll play DPS. If they need a healer, I'll play healer. I don't care who I play as long as we win.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people seriously need to learn to do. People need to learn to flex.
The main thing, man.
You can't keep playing your favorite character. If you really truly care about winning, you can't stick to playing your favorite or your quote unquote comfort character.
Can't be a one trick.
You need to learn to flex if you truly care about winning in this game. Everybody needs to learn how to flex.
And I think it's okay to do that in QP too. I think the problem is like that the whole point of having quick play, which is casual play, and then you have rank play. Rank play is where you really want to. I get it. If it's rank play, you're trying to raise up your rank, your prestige in the game. I get it can get more heated in levels of rank. And even though I'm not cool with people cursing each other off at rank, because at the end of the day, you're still playing with a bunch of randoms, and you're just trying to get your rank up. You know, it's for your own personal garment for prestige. But when it comes to quick play, that's kind of the part where you sit down and experiment. That's the part where you sit down and try to learn your character, learn your craft of those characters. So yeah, this is the part where you are allowed to be experimental, or if you want to sit there and be a one trick for a little bit, because at the end of the day, it is quick play. Even if you win or lose in quick play, just don't be a dick about it after the end of a loss about it, because again, it's just people trying to figure their shit out. when they're sitting down to play, or during a win or even a loss. Now in rank, I totally get it. Like if you're making money off the game or whatever, I don't know what everybody's feeling. It was 99% of the people, or not only 10% of the people, probably are gifted enough to play Marvel Rivals as a job or a side job or for a tournament or for whatever. But at the end of the day, man, just be chill, man. It's not that serious, man. It's never that serious to be going over and just kind of killing somebody else's vibe because you're so upset about a couple of games and wins and stuff like that. You know, it's just it's not really necessary, man. At the end of the day, it's a game. It's only like 10 minutes of your life and you're just going to bash it on somebody else.
Yeah,
it's like it's never a cool feel. Like you said, you just ruined the vibe for everybody else because you want to take off your frustrations on everybody, man. It's not, nah, man.
I just don't get it, man. I seriously don't understand why people can't think clearly and logically on how to approach this game. Everything, it's always got to be a finger pointing contest. It's always got to be a blame game. It's always got to be somebody that wants to blame everybody but themselves. And it's just like, it's just stupid, man. And again, you think it's in quick play that it's bad. It's even worse in comp. Because that's
I expected. I expected in comp. Yeah, I really expected in comp.
Because you get the flamers, you get the throwers, you get the trollers, you get the full list of bad actors in comp matches, and it doesn't help that the report function doesn't work as well as it does, because you can report somebody and they'll be back in the game for in 3 days to a week. Like, there needs to be...
Oh, have you run into the same bad actors in the game before? I haven't run into
the same bad actors, but you run into the same kind of actors. Like, you don't...
Oh, it's not like different.
It's not like I run into the same person over and over and over again. You run into the same kinds of people over and over and over again.
Well, that's expected.
It's just stupid. There needs to be season-long bans for repeat offenders, because it's gotten so out of hand that this community... needs to be corrected.
You can't do that. You can't ban a season. You can't ban. You can't ban a person for an entire season.
You have to.
That's emotional. That's pushing it a little bit.
No. I absolutely call for the season long ban.
Listen, I get there are this type of people, but to have a season long ban because some asshole gets into it for a week of a game
for repeat offenders, because again, they've proven they're not willing to change their behavior. They're not willing to learn. So they need a harsher punishment. And that's all on them.
But how can you tell? Okay, like,
because we have the report function where not only does it record your voice, it records the chat, it also records the actual match.
No, I understand that. And you can send all the information in.
It was in game.
Yeah.
So there's enough tools available to actually catch somebody being a douchebag in this game.
That depends if multiple people report the same people over and over again to them. Yes, I totally understand that. So if it does get to a point, okay, maybe you're right. But how about if it's only for like person time? Because also, let's be also fair. Maybe there's some people that once in a while goes off rails, because it happens. It happens. I get it. It's happened to one to us. We've done it.
Yes, and that's why. If for the first time offenders or occasional offenders, they don't deserve to get a ban. It's for the repeat offenders, and they exist. They absolutely do.
Okay.
It's just like those people need to be removed. If not for a season-long ban, they need to be put in a loser queue. They need to be put in a queue where they can only play the game with other people who are also banned. Because that's other games like to do that. A lot of, I believe, like,
put them in the loser, put them in timeout with all the other bad kids, put them in detention.
Yeah, I believe,
and then everybody can fight amongst themselves.
I believe older Call of Duty games used to do something like that,
I like
where
that.
they had a queue. I know Smash for Wii U also did that, and in fact, they had a name because the online multi comp mode for Smash for Wii U was called For Glory.
Yeah,
a lot of people called it For Glory Hell, because if you get reported too many times, you get put in a loser queue where you only get to fight other people who are also in a loser queue.
you get sent to detention.
Basically,
That's funny. That's
It's just
actually
like-
good. Okay, that's really interesting. Actually, that's a really good solution too. I think that's a really good. Another situation too is if you do end up finding like 10 or like 8 good people, just make friends with them. If you're chill with them,
Exactly.
start a Discord or something, and then y'all can communicate outside of their realm and just kind of coordinate that way. See, the one of the reasons why I really don't play Marvel Rivals, the only time I really play Marvel Rivals is when you guys and our friends are
Their
usually
friend
on
circle,
it.
yeah.
When you
Or
have a
online.
really strong friend circle, because then I know that we're going to be cool, we're going to be competitive, and we're going to be comfortable to be able to flex whatever we want to flex because we're all cool. You know, we're all real chill individuals. We want to win, we want to be competitive, but at the end of the day, we're pretty chill. So that's one of the solutions to out there. If you end up finding somebody that's real cool, that has a good vibe, y'all want to come together, start a Discord, that's also another solution too. So you could be able
And
to
that's-
comfortably be able to play the game without feeling
Yeah.
hassled or harassed or any situation like that as
And
well.
that's what I also say is, like, if you truly care about having a good time, you can't play this game solo queue. Do not do it. You're going to have, obviously, but I know there's a lot of people out there that they don't care. They can deal with the bullshit.
Yeah.
And they'll solo queue as much as they want. And for those people, obviously, but for the people who truly care about enjoying themselves without the nonsense, you have to play with a buddy. At least one. Even if you just duo, it makes the game exponentially better than if you're just playing solo. It's just
and you
like,
get their back too. If there's another
Exactly.
toxic
If another
person that
shit
gets
talker-
out there, someone has your back, and like
Exactly.
to either calm you down or to even throw some of that shade back to them too. Although I don't think you should, because again, we talked about vibes, and you don't want to be passing vibes off and just making everything feel like shit at the end of the
Obviously,
day
but
as well.
some
though.
people-
But like you said, having a friend, having a buddy that's willing to queue up is usually always good.
Exactly. And obviously, I don't want to be flaming people. I don't want to be quote unquote toxic, but like, it's just like, at some point you just snap on people, and I've done that a couple of times in this game. I'm not that kind of person. Like, my friends know I'm not that kind of person, but because from playing this game, I've snapped on my friends twice. I know, like, Ronnie, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Like, John, if you're watching this, I'm double sorry. In fact, 8 times sorry, because I've apologized to
So I
you.
didn't want to bring up their names
Guys,
because, like, the internet.
there's a million Johns and Ronnies out there. It's not like you're gonna find
you
them.
don't know, they could pinpoint.
But sorry, I'm still. It's just like, I just want to say that
You're getting really into it.
It's just like I've snapped on my friends in this game. It just does something to you, and I don't like it sometimes. It's just like I've snapped on my friends who was like, again, a situation. We was playing Rocket for the first time, and it was like in a court. It was like low on health, and I was like, oh my god, if this guy doesn't heal me. And my friend was like what? I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you were playing Rocket. And he was going off on me, saying, what the fuck? I'm playing this character for the first time, and you're going off on me like that. And I said sorry like 100 times because like this game is. There was another point where my friend was like, oh my god, this healer is so bad. And I was playing healer, like, Roddy, I'm right here. Like that. It's just like, what's going on? And he has to say sorry to me. This game just does something to you, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm freaking like losing my breath. I need to end it here. I mean, it's almost 30 minutes long. It's probably going to be titled like, "Do Black Guys Crash Out on Marvel Rivals Community for 30 minutes" or something like that. I don't know, man. I'm done. I'm so done.
No, but pretty much I think I gave out as much as my solutions, hopefully, to just build a better community, just a better vibe community, man. It's everybody. Not everybody is intense to be as good. Some people just want to be able just to play a game and to relax a little bit and just to chill out and not take it to that level. And I too also am very competitive as well, but I also understand to know when I need to kind of pull back on that, just to understand the vibe and just to understand the feeling that everybody's just trying to learn how to just trying to chill out and relax. So Yeah, but that's my take as well.
And that is my
Nice little rant.
Thank you for coming to my tech talk. I'm done.